Hey everybody, how's it going? Tim Meister here. Welcome back to Bixton in City Skylines 2. I think this video is long awaited by a lot of you guys because for the last few videos, I've been getting bombarded with comments from you guys saying, where's a subway? Where's a light rail network? Well, today is the day, guys. We're going to be building the city's subway network. But not just any subway network. We're going to be building the BABE system. The Bixton, Auburn, and Burroughs Express Light Rail Subway System. And this idea was brought to you by PTB_BE. I just love this comment. The minute I read it, I was like, okay, that's just top notch. That is what's going in the city. All right, so let's jump right into it because I have a ton of stuff to build this episode, tons of infrastructure to lay down. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is purchase the subway systems for 4 points. So I got 22 points, got lots in the bank. Now I know normally I run through all of my points and spend them in one go, but I'm going to save the rest for now because this episode we're going to be focusing solely on the subway network. First, we must place down a subway yard. So essentially, this is where all of the subway trains will be stored. Now, this is kind of going to be a little bit of a challenge because this building is large, but not only do I have to fit the building somewhere, I have to leave enough room for the tracks that are kind of going out on each end. And naturally, I want this to be sort of in the center of the city because really it's the only flat usable land. Maybe I could place it over here by the airport. Actually, like, oh, I can't put it too close because the airport itself is in the way. All right, well, I guess if I put it over here, it would at least give me a chance to bring this underground. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna plop it here, and thankfully it flattened the terrain all around here. So let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like we have a main line going right through the middle here. Okay, so these tracks don't necessarily go anywhere. And I got 3 single tracks going either side. Okay, so first of all, let's get a road connected up to this building. I guess for now I'm not really gonna do anything fancy. Here, I'll connect it up just like this. And I guess I'll get started with this main line, and then all of the shorter lines, or these single lines here, will merge into this double line. So I'm gonna bring it as close as I can get it. Just like that. And, oh, okay, this is interesting. So we don't have multi-directional single tracks. They're one way only. Okay, so I gotta be mindful of that. Now, how am I gonna do this? I guess the most aesthetic way to do this is to just bring all of my tracks out as far as I can, and then I'll merge them underground. Oh, so it looks like I'm no longer under the airport, so I'll just follow. Oh, wait a minute here. I gotta go above ground, and then back to low ground. Oh, I kind of screwed that one up, but that's fine. Overlapping items. Oh. Here, I guess I'll fix this one. All right. So then from here, actually, you know what? With me being literally at the airport, this would be a good spot to put a station. So I have 2 stations available. I have an underground subway station and an overground subway station. Oh, okay. This is interesting. All right, well, maybe what I can do is get rid of some of these parking lots that don't really do anything. They were kind of just there for looks, but I'll remove them. And this will make way for an above ground station. Oh, but we have a problem. The rail lines stick out from either end. What am I going to do about this? Do I have... Oh, I don't have enough room there. Oh, yeah, that's like in the airport. Okay. All right, well... Maybe... I think this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to remove one of the parking lots. I'm going to take this bus station and I'm going to move it. Will it fit? No, it doesn't fit, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's not a problem because I should have enough room in between these 2 buildings now. So I think, hopefully this looks good, but if I go back underground, I'll extend this for as far as I can. And hopefully the slope isn't too steep. No, you know what? That's not terrible. That's pretty good. It's acceptable. So there we have it. We already have our very first station on our brand new metro system. And it's right here at the airport. Perfect location for a station. And then what I'll do is curve this like this. And I'll just connect everything up to the main line. And then I will merge everything together. There. Now, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to make a loop or something in back here to, like, connect everything back up. I might have to do that before the end here. Okay, so from the airport... Well, actually, before I go any farther, I should probably plan out how this is going to look. So, of course, I want to connect both systems, or both cities, rather. But staying true to the Babe name, I also have to service all of the boroughs around the city. So we have over here near like Sterling Heights and Primrose Bluff, you know, this end of the city. So maybe I can make like a U shape that goes from downtown to downtown, and then from there I can make secondary lines that kind of spur out. But then what happens to the airport line? Well, actually, I have an idea. Okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to start by placing down the stations. So I think that's the most important part, is to determine where should our stations be. All right, so first we have an underground station. Most of the network is going to be underground, of course. So let's determine where we're going to put this station. Of course, we're going to have multiple of them downtown. Now, I don't want to, like, completely wreck downtown, but I think maybe a station right here would be fine. We can get rid of these buildings. How big is this lot anyway? It's 2 by 3, I think. And I gotta be mindful of the orientation. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought it wasn't gonna let me. There. All right, so we got a station here. And then... So this will be like Central Station, we'll say. And how far should stations be from one another? It's a good question to ask. The first one's over here. I think the second one, I could probably put a second one here. And then a third one here along this main avenue. I'm gonna put this one right here, right in the middle of this intersection. And then this will be temporarily the last stop on this run. Well, this is a good spot right here at the corner, I guess. There, so as the city expands outwards this way, then I can add some more stations. All right, so this is for downtown. Now continuing on in this direction. Naturally, we're going to want one near the university. So I think... Sure, I'll go ahead and place one right here. And then along this main road, right here, seems okay. Now over here, I wonder if it would be better to just keep it going straight or bring it over to the university campus maybe. I think it might be more useful to do that. There, so I'll put this down here. And I'm just now thinking it would probably be a good idea to buy these tiles. Oh, that's right, I'm out of tiles. Okay. Spoiler alert, I'm working on a big project. Okay, guys, it's in one of the corners of the map, and that's why all these tiles are bought up. So you may have already noticed that, like, I had like 30 some tiles before, and you were probably saying, what happened to all those tiles? But anyways. Oh, it's autumn. Oh, nice. Okay, so we just crossed over into September. I should probably pause the game at this point, because I don't want it to like go into winter while I'm working on this, because autumn is really pretty. Winter, not so much fun to work in. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quash my idea for now. My idea was to continue this metro line into a loop. But I'm probably just gonna have to temporarily build like a little weird loop contraption here until I can unlock some more tiles. Unless we get to level 16 this episode, you know, that's possible as well. All right, so now, I guess that's it for the east to west Bixton line. Now, I'm gonna plop down some stations going in this direction. So, we have a station here near the university. I guess I'm gonna plop a station over here. Kind of pains me to like destroy a lot of buildings, but you know, it's just how it goes. What's here? Oh, that's... Can I put this here without destroying a path? Yes, I can. Perfect. So I'll put a station here. I will put a station over here in the burbs, I suppose. Oh yeah, that's right. I put sidewalks everywhere, so it kind of limits where I can put this. No, that's going to destroy some paths that I put down. Oops. Well, I guess I could just put it over here. It's just a bit farther up. And then I will put a station over here. So we have a medical clinic. Should probably put one beside it. And then another one over here. Oh, this would be nice if I could put it in this direction, but it'd be cool if the rail line would be heading in the opposite direction, but it's fine. I guess I'll just put it right here. And now we're in downtown, so I'll put another station here. And what do we have here? Do I have enough room for a station? Yeah, I do. If I completely destroy this building over here, so that'll go right downtown. And then maybe one last stop right over here. Okay, so that completes the U line. But how's the airport going to connect up to it? Just trying to think here. You know what I could do? I could make a loop that services both downtown areas, and then I'll make spurs that kind of go out in each direction. So all of the central stations it'll kind of be like a hub and spoke sort of system. So I'm going to add another station over here in Bedford. One more station right over here by this little store. And then, yeah, I can just connect it up to one of these existing stations. All right, perfect. I think I got everything figured out. So let's do it, guys. Subway line tool. Let's get things started with... Oh, actually, nope. Before I go any farther, I got to hook up my subway lines to the depot. Otherwise, we won't get any trains. We won't get very far, will we? Okay, so... let's keep this under the highway. And then... okay, guys, I got it all figured out. So from the airport, this line is going to split in two. And there's actually going to be two metro lines. One that goes to Bixton, one that goes towards downtown Auburn. And then both cities are going to be connected via a loop. So I'm going to get started with the loop, actually. Oh, this is going to be a sharp turn. I'll have to do a sharp S. There. All right. So from this point, this line is going to make its way across the bay if I can. Uh-oh, I don't know if the terrain is too rough. Maybe it is. Looks like it might be. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because the station's deeper underground? It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, maybe. No, that's just surface terrain. Well, 50 meters below ground level is as deep as I can go. How can I get this to connect? Okay, so on this end it works at negative 20 meters. This end it doesn't. Okay, maybe I gotta replace this somewhere else, maybe? See, this is a very, like, high density area, so I don't want to destroy an entire part of this town, but I think right here would maybe be suitable. Let's try it from here. Still not connecting. But this side's okay. What is going on, guys? Oh, there we go. All right. I'm not letting go. There, can I do this? Yes, I can. So over here, should I include this station? Should it go like all the way around here, or should this... Maybe I'll make this station part of like the spur going off in this direction. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful of... There's a train tunnel here. Oh yeah, that's right. I can maybe like... Just for the sake of realism, I'll make these two tunnels parallel like this. And then this chunk of track will go on to connect to this station. There we go. Oh no, not another one. Oh. Oh, maybe I was just doing it wrong the whole time. There. Okay, that works. And I'm not being too fussy here, guys. I'm not gonna like make sure all the curves are like super sharp and perfect, because everything's underground, right? So you can't see it from the surface. I'm not gonna invest too much time on making it look perfect, as long as it functions good. All right, there we go. So I'll connect up these stations over here. And oh yeah, now I got a curve in this direction. Connect up this station. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna hold off on like the rest of this route. So this will be it for now. But from this station, oh, actually, hang on. I'm gonna try to make this turn a little different. So, oh, okay, cool. I didn't even notice. You can kind of see the tracks from underground. So I'll keep things off to the side like this, because this track is going to branch off in this direction to connect to this station over here. Oh, doesn't look like it's going to work that way. Will it work like this? Yep, there we go. And, oh, nice. Okay, I'm already done the loop. Boom. There we go. All right, so the main loop is complete. We got one spur going off in this direction. I guess the airport is kind of its own spur. And what I'll do here is connect up. Oh, actually, I am going to split this track into, no, because trains are going to be going in both directions through here. So I'm just going to keep this going straight. And then I'm going to merge these two stations into one. Is this gonna work? Oh yeah, that works. It's not too much of a jumbled mess. There. All right. So now we can finally get started on the subway lines. So I'm gonna do a double loop type system here. So it is a loop, but it's a loop that's going to go in both directions. So there's technically gonna be two parallel lines going all around both cities, all right? So Let me just connect everything going in this direction. Oh, actually, I gotta be careful that I'm putting these lines all along the same. Okay, yeah. Oh, this would have been a good spot for a station right here by the train station, but it's fine. I mean, I have a pedestrian bridge going across here, so if people need to walk to the subway, they can, it's just a short walk. So then we go across the bay, over here to Bedford. Oh, nope, we go in this direction. And then we're back in downtown Bixton. Complete route. Perfect. There we go. Now we're going to do the exact same, but in the opposite direction. So this is just going to allow the system to be much more efficient. Because, let's say you want to go from, like, this station to this station. Well, if it was a one-way route, you may have to go all around the system to get here. We don't want that, right? We want passengers to be able to go in either direction. All right, so I got this station down. And then let's go on from here. I'm hopeful that a lot of people are going to use this system. Pretty intricate. A lot of thought went into it, right, guys? And it may change over time, too. You know, I can add some stations. I can add some routes if need be. And then, boom. Right back into downtown. So I'll just leave both of those lines green. And now what I'll do is start by making our spur route going off into this direction. So I'm going to start from here and then wiggle my way to this stop and then this stop and then oh, shoot. This might not be possible, guys. Because how are these trains going to turn around? Okay, I'll have to make little turnarounds. And that's why we got the one-ways. All right. Just thought of that. Okay, so let me think here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a turnaround here because this is the starting station of this line, so I'm just gonna make a little loop like this. I'm not gonna make it back into the station, I guess, because it doesn't really make sense to go back into the same station. But then again, how am I gonna go back to that same line? Well, I can just bypass the station, I suppose. I don't have to add 2 stops. Ooh, that's a pretty sharp turn. Hang on, let's fix that. Let's do this. There, that's still a pretty steep, sharp turn, but it's fine. All right, attempt number 2. Start from over here. We're gonna go here. And over here. And then finally end here. And if I just select this this stop here. Just curious. Will they actually utilize my loop? Does it say? Doesn't really say, eh? Huh. Well, let's try. What if I loop back to this station? No, it doesn't really show that it's going to use it. And I don't know if it's possible to add waypoints on subway lines. It might be. Let's just connect everything up and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so it still completed the line. It might still work because, yeah, they merge onto the same track. Doesn't matter what direction they're heading in. So, this is gonna be interesting, guys, how all of these lines are gonna work. Because if I have multiple lines coming into one station, I wonder how traffic is gonna flow. All right, so we got this spur over here. We got none over here yet, but there is eventually going to be. So now let's do the airport lines. So we'll go directly from the airport to this station, back to the airport, and I guess I can just use either direction here. So if I do this, and then back to the airport. I just got an achievement called spider webbing. I didn't have a chance to read how I got it, but I assume it has something to do with what I'm doing. All right, and I just realized something too, guys. Yes, just as suspected, I totally forgot to create some cargo lines coming into the airport. So I guess I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna bring this train over to this edge of the map, and then let's go back to the city and connect this up, and then I'm gonna make a second route that is gonna go in this direction over to the very edge of the map, and then zoom our way back over here. And actually I've been aware of this. So I may as well connect these lines as well. Or actually, is there lines coming through here? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say with the color, but either way, let's make a line. Make a line here and one more here. So hopefully this set of tracks here isn't going to be overloaded because of all of the train lines running through it. Well, let's try that out. And there we have it, guys. A functional, well, I don't know if it's going to be functional, but we have a metro system. Let's hit play here and see how it works out. No, I forgot where the station is. I got a station here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Right down here. Oh, what's this now? No vehicles. Uh-oh, am I already out of vehicles? Am I already maxed out? Oh, shoot, that's right. I gotta provide a connection back into the station for these trains. So I got 10 vehicles. Oh, 10 available vehicles. I probably already want to place down some extra tracks. Let's do that just to be sure that I have enough vehicles. And then what does a maintenance hall do? Dedicated facilities that make subway train maintenance faster. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to plop as well. Now that I got the space. There, I'm going to preemptively plop one of these. Oh my god. What is going on over here? All right. Okay, so the next step is going to be to provide access back into the train depot so the trains can get repaired. Oh, oops. Wrong rail type. There. So actually, before I go any further, let's flatten the terrain a little bit here. Let's do a little bit of terraforming. Let's not go too crazy though, but just enough to provide enough room for my loop back. So this is a two-way rail. And this looks like it's the same thing. So I'm gonna bring this down to 20 meters. Bring it as far as I possibly can. And then merge all of this together. Wow, this is a very complex part of the game. Like, just designing a metro network is a lot more intricate now in Cities 2. There, so from here, I am going to branch this off. Actually, a little bit farther out. I'm gonna make a loop. That goes like this. Turn anarchy off for a second. Now, I have no clue, guys, if this is realistic at all. I have no knowledge on how these systems work. So let me know down in the comments how accurate this whole system is. And I didn't do any research beforehand either. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'll bring this straight. Turn this into a double wide. Oh, should have probably allowed for a bit more room, but that's fine. Oh, that's pretty terrible. Oh, I guess that's not how this works. All right then, that changes it up a little bit. So I'll just remove these two segments. Merge this just like so, and I guess I'll do the same. And over here. And oh my god, this is that's pretty intense. So I'm just gonna leave these unconnected for now. That shouldn't matter. I think, anyway. And let's take a look at how the system is performing. So right now, 12 out of 15 trains are in use. Can I place... No, oh my god, I can't even place some extra tracks. So that means if I want to expand the system even more, then I got to build a completely separate depot, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, is this... No pedestrian access. Okay, it's just this house. I was worried it was something with the rail line there. Oops. Okay, well, let's take a quick gander here. Let's take a look how the system is performing. So, wow, already we have 141 passengers waiting. Holy crap, do subways really have a capacity of 1,000? Oh my god, that's crazy. So we're nowhere near that. So we have some trains with like 20 people, some with 30. What about subway line 2? Let's see, how's this one performing? 111 people, none over here. 34, okay. Not bad. They're being used. Let's see, transportation, subway. Yeah, okay, so a total of 171. I should probably label them, or, well, not label them, but at least change their colors for... Which one is this? Oh, okay, yeah, so this line, I'm going to change its color to, let's do red. And then the 2 perimeter lines, or central lines, I guess, will be green. So look at that, guys. There. They're using them. Oh, wow, it's even, look. So look at that, guys. 244, 200. On both of these. Oh, wait, do I have? Oh, yeah, okay, so these would be the airport lines. They're probably not going to get a ton of use at all because, you know, there's not constantly flights going in and out of the city yet. There's barely any usage of the airports altogether. Let's just take a look here. I'm kind of curious. Airports. Yeah. There's not very many people coming into the city. Maybe we'll have to take care of that by placing some more attractions in the city. But, I mean, at least a lot of people are using the subway network, it looks like. So, naturally, there's never going to be a ton of people using one particular transportation system because I have 3 at this point, right? I got trains, I got buses, there's a ton of people using buses. So that's going to take away a little bit from the subway network. Oh my god, 345 people, it's going up. So, you know, all of these public transportation options are going to kind of load balance each other a little bit, right? Some people are going to prefer the subway, some people are going to prefer the trains. And we have no tram lines yet, but that's to come pretty soon. I would like to at least make a downtown system in Bixton, you know, kind of like a historic old trolley system that is kind of still in use. That's kind of my thinking here. Just for some very local traffic near downtown. So that will be it for this episode, guys. Wow, a very productive episode today. We got the Babe system phase 1, we'll call it, in place, and it seems to be functioning just fine. So with that being done, guys, this is going to be it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like down below. Be sure to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of future uploads. And again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Until the next video.